Okay. Prince Yudhisthira, the son of Kunti, blew his Anantavijaya, and Nakula and Sahadeva blew their Sughosa and Manipuspaka. And the king of Kāsi, the chief of archers, Sikhandin, the great warrior, Drstadyumma and Virāta, and the invincible Satyaki, Drupada, and the sons of Draupadi, O Lord of earth, this is Samjaya telling Dhritarashtra, and the strong-armed son of Subhadrā, on all sides blew their respective conches. Okay, look at the order in which these conches are blown. What do you see unusual about it? Read it. You got Yudhisthira, you got then you got Nakul, Sahadeva. So in fact, you had Krishna first, Arjun, Bhim, Yudhisthira, Nakul, Sahadeva, the king of Kāsi, then so on. What's unusual about this order? You don't really need to know the background of the Mahabharata. Even look at those 5 brothers. What's unusual about those others? All the warriors in the Pandav army have blown their conches. You had Sri Krishna first, then you got the 5 brothers, then you got the king of Kāsi, then Sikhandin, and there's Drstadyumma. Okay, the order is that there's no order. There's no such discipline at all in the Pandav army. Look at it. Drstadyumma is the commander of the Pandav army. If Bhishma blew the first conch in the Kaurav army, then it should have been Drstadyumma blowing this first conch from the Pandav army. But no, look at it. His number comes 9th in the 17th verse. Arjun blew his conch after Sri Krishna. Then the 5 brothers blew their conch. But look at this. In the 5 brothers, the age order of the brothers was Yudhisthira, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadeva. Look at it here. You got Arjun in the verse 15. Then you got Bhim, then Yudhisthira, then Nakul, then Sahadeva. There's no order in this. Yudhisthira was the eldest out of all the Pandavas. So why didn't Yudhisthira blow it first? The middle brother was blowing the conch, followed by Bhim, and then Yudhisthira, Nakul, and Sahadeva. There's no order to this. Then you got the king Kāsi blow the horn, Sikhandin, and Drstadyumma. The commander, the leader of the army, is blowing it 9th. Unlike the Kauravas, this is a complete random order. But no, this is not random. There's a big, big meaning behind this. The dryness that you get in discipline is not found here. Nonetheless, no one is offended by the fact that the order was wrong. And this is very, very important. Would Drstadyumma get argumentative saying that you may be the commander of the army, but I did not get to blow the conch first? No. No, anyone can blow the conch, but let us do the work that we're gathered here for. When we're fighting for dharma, it doesn't matter who comes first. It doesn't matter who blows the conch first or last. Victory only comes when there's this attitude. If 5 people are gathered together and there's an order, one person comes first, second person comes on, and that order becomes important. And that's when it gets lost in that ego. Over here, there's no order. Even when you've got a family wedding plan, you always see this. If there's an invite listing all the brothers, the older brother always gets upset when his name is listed 3rd. It's like, why is my name not listed first? And say, if someone's obituary is written in the newspaper, the older brother, the person who's the oldest or the most important, always asks for their name to go first. This person does nothing in their entire life, but he wants himself to go first, just because he was born 2 years older. And these people say, I won't come to the wedding because you haven't printed your name. That's when that name becomes important. Sometimes people's names even get printed twice to prove themselves that your name is printed. As one person has no liberty to organize weddings or print the obituary, that's the problem. So when this happens, when that ego comes into the way, that's what holds you back. So there's no importance in this name in the Pandav army. It's not about the name, but it's that bigger cause, the dharma, which is successful. When people are always running after that names, that will always hold that success. So in the Kaurav's army, the name of Bhishma was taken out first, then no one else's name was taken. Because then there'll be a battle over the names, because Bhishma has a status, you can't really say anything to him about that. But then after that, if one person would have been named, then they'll have an argument over who's going to come second. Therefore, nobody's name was given. Whereas in Pandav's side, all the names of the great warriors are taken. Hence, because there was no order, and they all blew their conches. Okay? Verse 19. Very, very powerful verse. Okay. This verse entails them making a sound that vibrated through earth and sky. So I want you to make a sound that goes through heaven, earth and sky. Okay?